AI has been around for a long time. The modern AI movement started with AlexNet in 2012. You hear Jensen say it every GTC. I'm sure he'll say it tomorrow. He always does. But in the end, the hockey stick for AI happened with ChatGPT 2.5 years ago. That's the hockey stick that just took this through the roof. But since then, it's evolved so quickly. Every year, it's changing and moving. First, how do you take over animated to open models? You know, the advent of Llama, the advent of Mistral, all these open models that are coming out that are driving AI to make it accessible to everybody. That was a great start to make it accessible to everybody to start deploying AI themselves, where they need it on-prem or in the cloud under their control. But then the next thing is RAG. Models are great, but they're only at a point in time. They don't know about your business. They don't know about what you have. Think about the amount of data you have in your enterprise. It does none of that. So being able to talk to that using retrieval augmented generation to talk to your data and to bring AI to it, it's critical. That was last year. This year it's about agentic AI. How do we bring all this together to make AI more actionable and more the helper for you to take advantage of it? And I think that's what we're going to start seeing more and more as we go through this. And even though people are still catching up just to RAG, there's a lot going on we're going to keep going after at this point. So how's this going to make an impact on people? Agentic AI, I mean, first of all, is there anybody in this room who doesn't use like Copilot in Office? I'm just curious about this. Does everybody use Copilot? Raise your hands. I mean, we all look at AI on our phones, everything we do, right? There are a billion knowledge workers out there who have the ability to use AI in their lives, and they'll use them through applications. None of us in this room are going to provide an end user application to solve that. But it's through partnerships, through application vendors, through full stack solutions that we will make applications more AI knowledgeable and help those billion knowledge workers take advantage of it. How do you look at all like the 15 million call center agents helping us be more successful? Can agentic AI help them solve problems easier for you? Yes. But how do we help them do that? It's about solutions end to end about this. Content creation. Think about how much quicker it is today to knock out a video for a YouTube channel by using AI. You couldn't even thought about that years ago. Today you can type in a few prompts and have a basic video done. This is the basic power of AI bringing it all together. Now, 50% of organizations are going to use agents to do better value in AI in 2025. 50%. And I don't think this is bullshit. I mean, I think this is real. I think this is an area where we all want to do it. And you don't think about it this way. Maybe I buy the latest version of ServiceNow and I've got agents. I buy the latest version of SAP, I've got agents in it. I buy Salesforce, I got agents in it. Agents are going to come to you in all the applications you use in the enterprise. And there'll be people who build their own. But agents will be there for more and more people to use in 2025, and it's only going to evolve quickly. So how do agents work? I mean, I think one of the things before, we used for a chatbot. You ask a question, you get one answer back. It's single shot to get an answer back. It's great. It's killer. But it doesn't let reason and plan. Who in this room has heard about DeepSeek? As many as I thought. DeepSeek in the last 6 weeks has been the biggest craze in AI. An open model that can reason as well as, per marketing, OpenAI. Great, but it's an open model. People want to be able to use reasoning to solve more complex problems. I'll give you an example. Build me a retirement plan so I can retire in 7 years based upon this much money I'm starting with in these conditions. That's not a single prompt you put into a chatbot. It requires you to think and learn and go through a whole bunch of questions to build a plan. And once you build that plan, farm that plan out to multiple LLMs to get answers back to build a complete answer. That's what agentic AI and reasoning is going to do. It's going to help you solve complex problems. It's not the end all be all. This is not Terminator. It's not zipping that, but it's going to help us take more advantage of the power of knowledge to solve more complex problems so we can better use our time more effectively. Now, NVIDIA, we're a platform player. We are not building end user applications. Why do we value our partnership with DDN and many of the partners that were mentioned on some of Paul's slides? We build a platform we can bring to partners to take advantage of to build AI in their solutions. We do not want to be the end user deliverable. We want to be the platform that makes every application, every platform AI ready and savvy. And that's why we value these partnerships. And why we're doing that is we build blueprints, things along how do we solve some of those bigger problems like video analytics and research and customer service. They're examples so we can take it to partners who then build on it to build a complete end user solution. But those are higher level offerings. They're all built on a common infrastructure we call NVIDIA NeMo and NIM. They actually provide the complete data workflow for us providing AI services that a vendor could use to help build, refine, and deliver AI to their customers. And we're excited that DDN is taking advantage of it at Infinia. We're excited there's more that can be done there. And is one of the great things about DDN is they keep taking advantage of all the APIs we keep coming out with, so thank you. And there's more that can be done as we go forward. And then, of course, the accelerated infrastructure that we bring to bear and will continue to, that we're known for. Now, I've got 2 children, 17 and 14. All they cared about was NVIDIA and games, right? This entire stuff to them, though, they had their brains melt. I tried to explain to my boys about this, but now we're starting to go, oh, you're ChatGPT? Not quite. But we're trying to make it so ChatGPT can go everywhere. It's a wild thing that people don't realize the full stack that we can bring to bear to help our partners deliver AI across the board. Enterprise data matters. Now, I started my life a few years ago, and I'm probably similar. I'm older than you think. I've started my life doing data protection in the 90s. So I've recognized the value and pain of enterprise data for a long time. It's growing immensely, right? There's 20, according to IDC, there's 11 zettabytes of enterprise data created. This isn't YouTube. Enterprise data. That's a big deal. Every single one of your customers and others, 11 zettabytes. And it's growing to 2020 and 27. 800,000 libraries of Congress. Audio and video going through the roof every year. It's just going like a hockey stick. 80% unstructured. We've got to make AI take advantage of the power of this. That's why we're excited about what we're doing with DDN as well. Now, what are the things we're doing to help our partners take advantage of it? We've built a retriever, and it's focused, Alexander, about ingestion. How do we provide high-performance ingestion tools that our partners can take advantage of to really make advantage of the data, make sure it's fewer incorrect answers? Nobody wants to do an AI and they type an answer and they go, that's wrong, right? How do we simplify that? We have all these tools around ranking, embedding, etc. How do we make it faster? Multimodal is the most important. We've announced a beta of PDF ingestion. It's now 15x better than it was when we first announced it. We got to continue to evolve and improve that. And then, more importantly, improving the data efficiency. 35% data improvement. Now, I just read a great article as I was walking up here, but DDN took advantage of our QBS solution and some other things to make Milvis more excited. We have to make Milvis more efficient. Combined with that, you get a great end user experience across the board. This is the 3rd time it's up here today. You guys know as Jensen loves DDN. Let's move on. DDN Infinia, I'm excited. Like, I'm not going to be able to stay for the session on this show because unfortunately I'm being pulled off with a knife. But like, it's great to see Infinia taking advantage of some of the power of the NVIDIA stack and it to deliver things to the world. Leveraging NeMo and NIM together to help bring a great solution to customers. And we appreciate that because, again, it's customer solutions that matter. Technology, who gives a rat's ass? We've got to solve customer problems. If they have to use AI, none of us make money, none of us will be successful. So why does NVIDIA matter in this case? So most people developing AI outside the enterprise are used to open source. It's great. Great development across the board. The challenge with that is if you're an enterprise customer, who's doing the security scanning? Who's making sure your CVEs and what you're shipping to the world? Who's making sure APIs are stable so you can make sure if a chatbot you build today will keep working for 6 months if you update something? How do you make sure the performance is good? How do you have support? Well, NVIDIA has NVIDIA AI Enterprise, which brings all the power of powerful open source with all the enterprise readiness you need, constant CVEs, tech support, ABI stability, so you can have a solution that enterprises can build upon. And as Alex said, it has to run everywhere. On-prem, in the cloud, in between. This is not a world where it's all or nothing. If anybody says that, they're lying to you. somebody will say, oh, I've got 50 petabytes in Snowflake. I ask them, what about the other 300 petabytes of storage? Where is it at? Sitting in a Cloudera data store on-prem, right? This is a different world, right? This is a world that's all or nothing. It's everywhere. You gotta run everywhere. NVIDIA Enterprise runs everywhere, just like DDN runs everywhere. That's how we provide this. So you do 3 quick examples. I'm gonna run off the stage to keep you guys back on track. So how can AI really help in the actual real-world health value? We use it to help build better chips NVIDIA. We have a thing called NVIDIA Chip Nemo. We built a custom model, taking all of our internal learnings to make it so we can actually have better AI for our hardware and software developers to make our chips easier to develop. We need it. We can't, these things are more and more complex every day. So bringing AI to bear for our own needs has been a huge deal for us, making us more successful. SAP, it's a company that's been around longer than all of our companies in this room, right? They have a development programming language called ABAP, which is anybody's from never programmed an ABAP for SAP before? If so, I feel bad for you. I'm sorry. It's not about it. It's just it's 50-year-old programming language, right? We've helped them build a model for SAP ABAP so they can help get their code cleaned up and solve 80% of the coding problems for existing legacy solutions. And that's AI that helps them be more productive and get their customers taking advantage of it. And then finally, let's talk about business opportunities. ServiceNow, one of our great partners who's deployed our Nemo solutions and custom models on us with Now Assist. Now Assist is the fastest growing product in their company's history. They have in 18 months, they've gone to 1,100 customers to deploy AI out of 8,500 customers. Fastest growing, fastest revenue producing option. AI will make money for your customers. We just have to bring them to it. So I want to thank DDN for having me today. We really like the partnership. We look forward to what we can do together. Have a great day and a great GTC. Thank you so much.